Hey guys, What If here, and welcome back to the NASCAR Heat 2 Championship mode for race 2 to 12. We're going to Atlanta. Daytona went, okay, but when I raced here before, I won. So it's already kind of starting off this season on a not ideal note, but I'm hoping with Atlanta and Martinsville we can win it. We got Gateway 2, which is going to be a problem. Iowa's going to be a problem. We'll have 3 races in a row, basically, where it's going to be a big problem for us. Probably 4 with Pocono. And then we'll probably do okay at Bristol and Canadian Tire and Talladega and maybe Texas. But yeah, it's going to be... Those 4 races there in a row are going to be easily our worst stretch. So we got to do as good as possible and get wins, because if we win, we get 5 more points than second, and it's just a big gain. So settings the same as Daytona. Just want to show this again just to show you all. So that's what it is. So without further ado, we'll jump right into qualifying. Put it in our custom setup with just a wedge adjustment, and we'll see where we start. Through 3 and 4, our best time was a 30.4. I don't think we'll get that, but it's going to be a 31.2, 26th. We got to keep in mind that the AI are always stupidly OP in qualifying, so can't take that literally. And we have Christopher Bell 2nd, Matt Crafton 6th, and Ben Rose 5th. So already they're going to be the ones to look out for. And the shitty thing is, because we're 26, we're on the outside line. But however, we got our wedge adjustment in, so we got that. That's our only adjustment. So just jump into it, see if we can do something here. So our fuel load is 15 laps, I believe. I don't know how many laps it is exactly. It should be around 30, maybe 32. So it's going to be pretty much a 2-stop race, but barely. So we got that. We just got to try to get to the inside line right away, and we do barely, and we're good. So first and foremost, we got to try to gain as much spots as we can, and also if we can win it, or if we can, then we got to win it. And just hope. I think that's Cindric or Briscoe up there in the lead, so good for us, because we can't have Ben Rose, Crafton, or Bell winning if Bell's going to be a threat, but I don't know yet. And yay, we're gaining spots. We're doing exactly what we need to do. The wedge adjustment is a big help. That's why I always adjust it, because the default is so insanely tight. Lowering it all the way down to 45 makes it turn a little more. So that's what we need to do. Also, I don't know why Brandon Brown was off on the apron, but I don't know. But we'll get by him, or we should at least. Already nicely moving up through the field. This truck, it turns, it bites, it does everything I want it to. I just can't give up the bomb lane, as I'm trying to do right now for poor Harrison Burton behind me, who I realize is in the 51 truck, which I don't remember. And also what I don't remember is Cody Coughlin up here. I completely forgot about him. This was his last season before he vanished off the face of the earth, so nice throwback to him. Also, I was looking up Racing Reference. He was the worst performing truck that ran all the races. It was 13th in points or something. Just a fun fact. I don't know what the hell Wendell Chavis is doing lately. He keeps running the super extreme low lane in the corners, and even on the straights, he keeps getting a shitty angle. And I can't get, I couldn't get by him because it's just hogging it so badly. But it's nice to see the AI, when they try to enter that shallow, it does kind of hurt their, their corner. So that's nice. Wendell, car low. All right. Well, we're doing pretty good. Up to the 13th. Matt Crafton's 11th, I think. So better for us. And Tommy Joe, car low. Carlo. Thank God pinball mod didn't work. There we go. Nice run to the inside of Regan Smith, who thinks NASCAR is more legitimate than F1, which is baffling. I'll always roast him for that. So good on you, Regan Smith, for a horrible take. But to P11. We cop to this pack here. We are definitely the fastest truck here. Crafton, what are you doing? Wait a minute. We hit the apron. Okay, that was scary. Okay, he's gonna get it though. Look how they're exiting the corner. They're like, what? I can't do that game. I like how, again, the AI play on different rules from the players, so that's always nice, because if the AI had like my physics, yeah, they should be spitting out every time they're doing it, but they don't. There we go. To the inside of Crafton, we made contact. Now we're actually good to make it till about lap 17, so we can definitely get away with just pitting one time. I thought we would have to pit twice, but I was wrong. So the good thing is we're gaining spots. Our truck is just really good. Does exactly what I need it to. It doesn't help too that the AI keep taking like shallow angles into the corner. Hello, Cindric. Also, they're pitting. Okay. Well, it's good to know that they're pitting early like that. That means they're gonna have to pit twice, and their pit strategy is ruined. So good. See, even back in Heat 2, AI pit strategy wasn't good. Look at how far we came. Also, I don't know what the hell you're doing, Gregson, but that was terrifying. What are you doing? What are you doing the whole field? That was like the Cha-Cha song or something. That was weird. But we're gonna stay out one more lap. Pit on lap 16. Go with 4 tires and fuel. And that'll be it. And also, yeah, with them pitting, like, slowing down, like, right around here, going into turn 3, then, yeah, they're going to be, yeah, they're losing a lot of time, so. As long as we get down pit road just fine, and it goes green, I mean, we're going to win this pretty easily. Alrighty, it's pit stop time. We're just going to slow down, take it very carefully. Nice transition from the banking to the apron. I believe it's 45, as the game's not telling me, but whatever. 4 tires and fuel. And we're on the way. And we're getting held up on pit road, so what is this? It's not F1. We can keep going when cars are leaving pit road. We don't just stop. I lost a lot of time from that, so good job. 15.4. Now, despite the horrible stopping on pit road, we still should be pretty good in terms of just being fine, because everybody else didn't have to do 2 stops. Also, that was almost death for me and Noah Gragson. Don't get up on track just yet. Don't get on track just yet. Now we can. Okay. And we're going to cycle out in 8th. So, not bad, considering what we went through. But the field, thankfully, has spread it out a good bit. So, now we can just hard charge it. Oh, my God. The good thing is we don't have to pit. We're actually good on that front. So, we can actually stay out. And yeah, we should be good. Everybody else is pitting though, so I guess we kind of got bailed out by the yellow. I mean, we didn't even run a lap fully under green, so or like back on track, so we can stay out. And just like that, we're in the lead, and I think our truck is good enough to hold it, and we should get a good jump off the start if I remember correctly. So we gotta hope for that, I guess. Yeah, we're only going to have like 10 to go. We're going to have 11 to go, so we're fine on fuel. Everyone else is fine on fuel. We did get faster as the run went on, it seemed like, so if it does go, go green the whole way, then yeah, we're going to be good. But a nice little, it was a pretty good start, so all I got to do is just block the bottom lane and just kind of wait this out.
Car up top. Clear high.
It was actually a nice run through turn 3. I didn't expect that, but yeah, I guess we'll be holding stationary for the lead for a while. It also doesn't help too that they're entering the corner in such a shallow angle that I could just kind of arc it a little bit and gain time that way. So hooray! It's not, the pokage isn't like horrible, surprisingly. All right, GG, Ben, you got me. The way they're angling into the corner, I didn't want to take that chance. However, nice run on the outside. We might actually be able to try to get this back. No, we can't.
Hold your line.
Now, this doesn't look, whoa. Thank God I gave him room there. Now, can I keep up with him here? Or?
Stay high. Keep it right there.
All right, yeah, the only thing that's good is I know we're a lot better in the long run. Also, we are side drafting him. And also, this is just a casual 3 wide for the lead with Christopher Bell in the 4, so holy shit.
Stay
And we get a good run on the outside. We'll get by Ben Rose. Now we got Christopher Bell to worry about. So, exciting things happening here in NASCAR Heat 2. And will that one lap of being on track destroy our race pace? I don't know. But so far we're battling for the lead. Not anymore. Okay. We're about to drop back to 4th, but thankfully because of Briscoe's draft here, we're going to clear him. So now he's got to methodically start to gain these spots back. Also, Ben Rhodes or Christopher Bell's leading, so he's going to go 2 for 2, which is kind of scary. So I want to try to break that if I can, but it's going to be hard to pass them because they're just taking such shallow angles in the corner, and I can't just go to the outside and make the pass. So it's going to be a little tricky. See if it can work. Also, Briscoe's on the yellow line, so that's not good. What is that? What kind of racing line is that going in the threes? Like, oh my god, that's just horrible. But we're gaining time. We're starting to reel them back in. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I don't know what I was going to say. 2 to go, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I mean, we're getting such a good run in the corners, but I have nowhere to go. I can't go to the outside because every time I do it, I just stall out. So I have to just keep running the bottom and just hope that they give me an opening, and it just sucks. You know, I wish there was like more groove racing or something. But then again, I do that. Like, holy crap, that was insane. That was so close to death. White flag. Okay, well, maybe we do have a shot after all. Alright, we're going to have to try to make our move in turn 3. Somehow, some way. I don't know if I bumped him, but he got a super, ultra, like, mega run. Like, I don't know what the hell was that. I don't know if I hit him. That was weird. Alright, well, alright. We're going to have a... Okay. Am I really going to finish second? Like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. No. That's sucky. I'm not going to win the championship. I'm just not going to win it this time because, like, I'm not optimizing my good races. Well, Christopher Bell goes 2 for 2, and the only good thing is Ben Rhodes. We finished ahead of him, so that's good. But again, I guess Christopher Bell's going to be the person to worry about. So that's concerning because he's already going to have like almost 10 points on me already. Oh my god, 14 points on me already. Good lord. Oh my god. Alrighty, well, that's going to be a problem. We still got Martinsville to maybe do something, but man, we are in a hole already. Hey, we got the fastest lap. I don't know. We're definitely not going to get the most laps led. Briscoe actually got it. Wow. Briscoe got 3rd. Oh yeah, Ben Rhodes got 4th. Okay. Yeah, that's... Damn it. So a 6th at Daytona and 2nd at Atlanta. Definitely nothing to scoff at in terms of performance, but when Christopher Bell wins 2 races back to back, I mean that's not good enough. We're 14 points back, which I mean obviously can go all the way for him in one race. We got Martinsville. I know that's a track we can do well at. Now Gateway, from what I remember when I was doing practice races, for somehow I was running like 20th. I was like 14th or something in a pit cycle, and I pitted and I got 21st. It didn't make sense because I couldn't make it on fuel, but they could. It was weird. I was going to be kind of the same difficulty thing, but I don't think the pit strategy is going to be really wonky. Eldora is going to suck no matter what. Pocono is just going to be tough, and Bristol is going to be okay. But again, it's not going to be easy. I don't know what it is with the truck series. I don't know if it's just because of the low speeds, but it's literally the hardest part of this game. Like, it's like the other series aren't nearly as tough, but for whatever reason, the truck series is like the hardest thing. You would think it would be Cup series, but no, it's the truck series. It's all backwards. It's bonus race time. I didn't think it would be bonus race time, but we got enough room for it. So obviously, we're going to just jump right into it. So here's our settings for Martinsville. Everything looks pretty good as far as the race and stuff is concerned. Obviously, Bell's won the first 2, which is concerning. So I got to try to win this. I have to. I was doing some practice stuff, and it seems like it is possible, but it's not going to be easy. So we're just going to hope we can have a near perfect race to be able to be in that position. Also, we can't have Bell win 3 in a row. Though, however, when I last did the Truck Series in Heat 2 with this championship mode, he did win 3 races, so maybe this is his 3 in a row. I don't know. But either way, we'll jump into qualifying and see where we start, which I'm hoping will be on the inside line. Through 3 and 4, that wasn't really a great corner. I kind of pushed it a bit too much, but it's going to be a 23rd, 20.1. That's about 2 tenths off what I can maybe do, but we're on the inside line, which is perfect. Where's Christopher Bell? He's starting 6th. No Gregson is okay on pole. But Christopher Bell's not leading the pole. They're leading the pole. But yeah, so obviously our only adjustment in the setup is just the wedge. It's at a 46.5. It seems that's about the perfect balance for the truck, so we went with that. As we start the race, I got a lot to talk about because I did a lot of practicing off camera for this race because I knew I can win this and I wanted to be sure I can do it. So many testings were discovered and rediscovered and all that stuff. So the biggest thing is just to attack the track as hard as possible, gain as much time as you can. And really, this track in a weird way is like a smaller version of Gateway because they enter the corner so slow. That's like our biggest chance to attack and gain spots is through that. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, the AI do take weird lines at times. Sometimes they'll be running like in the middle of the track when there's no one around them, so it makes no sense why they're doing that. So it makes it kind of hard to run them down. But however, we start off about as really good as possible because we gained like 10 spots. So hello, Crafton, truck down low. Also, as far as the fuel is concerned, it's going to be a pretty clear-cut one-stop race. And hello, JG Ellie. Oh my god, hi, Crafton. But yeah, it's going to be a one-stop race. The only plan I have is just to stay out as long as I possibly can. From what I've found is it's much more than like 35 laps. You can go about lap 40 for us, so that's what we're going to do. And also one other thing I learned is the AI, when they do pit, they only take right side tires, which is interesting. Because I remember there was one instance when I was doing a race, I was like 3 seconds back from the leader. And then when I pitted, I was back to like 10 seconds or like 9 seconds. So I lost a lot of time. It was most likely because I just took 4 tires. A crazy thing, but that's just what they do. So when I do pit, I'm just taking, right side tires. I almost said 4 because 4 just makes so much sense at this track. So it's weird for me to say that, but that's just NASCAR Heat 2 things. Also with the wedge, I was messing with that too. When I was practicing for the first time with this, I was at 48, and I just thought it was a little bit too tight, so I lowered it down to 47.5. Then it was better, but still a little tight. I put down to 47, and then I eventually put it down to 46.5 before I did qualifying today. So so it seems like that's about the perfect balance. I could probably go a little bit looser, but I mean, with how we're gaining spots and all this stuff, I mean, we could probably just... Interesting. Still way too early to pit. We still can't make it to the end, but pretty shocking. I don't know who blew up or... Oh, it's Austin Hill. Okay, well, that certainly sucks, but it's no championship driver, so that's okay. And we're going to be on the outside, though, which is a bit of a problem. And as long as... I mean, hopefully we'll get to the inside here. No Gregson, still leading. I have no idea where Christopher Bell is at, which is concerning. Unless I passed him at some point. But I don't know. He did qualify 6th. I don't know where he's at on track. High bend roads, truck up high. That's the most bend roads thing I've seen from his AI. It's funny. Yeah. So, as I was saying, it seems like the wedge is about the perfect fit. So I'm just going to stay with that. Also, with that caution bunching the field back up again, that definitely makes things a lot easier. So, hooray to Austin Hill, I guess. Watch just how much we can gain the corner. Just absolutely full send it. And there we go, just like that, up to 3rd, and now we got to run down Briscoe and Gregson. We've caught up to Briscoe. Like I was saying, the AI take weird lines because they just enter in so shallow. We make contact because I'm making a pass and Briscoe's literally giving me like no room. But whatever, we get the 2nd. And now we can just barrel it into turn 3 as hard as we can. Gain a lot of time. We'll get there. I mean, this truck is... I didn't think that wedge adjustment would do so much to make it just run better like this, but I'm very wrong. I'm very mistaken, so yeah, that's nuts. And there we go, dive it in there. And there we go, into the lead. Alright, well, I don't know where Christopher Bell went, but let's pull away. Seeing some people head down pit. Oh my god, Clay Greenfield. Jesus Christ. That's one thing with the AI that's so... Okay, Matt Crafton was pitting. I thought he was on like 2 wheels for no reason. Well, that's a lot of... That's not too bad of aero damage. But yeah, we're just staying out as long as we can until they pit. That's really all we can do. Hopefully the logjam up Pyro kind of lessens, but that doesn't look good right now, so I don't know. But we got a disgusting lead. It was over like 8 seconds, so I mean, we're going to be in the clear, and we got to pit this lap because we're going to be hitting zeros, so we can't stay out any longer. So just this, you know, we're just going to take right side tires and not repair the damage, and then that's going to be it. So otherwise, a pretty good run there. I mean, it was gross. No other words to say other than it was gross. And we'll repair the damage, why not? Remember when I said I hope we don't get any problems down pit road? Well, we found our problem. It's Clay Greenfield again. We just stopped for that. Alright, well, that's lovely. 12.2, that's about 2 seconds of repair damage, I think. Where is that going to put us out on pit road? That's actually 4th. Oh my god, we lost so much. No, oh no, there's still people on lead lap that are, I guess they haven't pitted yet. I certainly can't imagine we're a lap down. Like, that would be horrendous. So, I don't know. I guess we're really gonna... The only person I could think of that would be leading this right now would be Austin Hill, because he did pit around lap 8, so he could stay out a little bit longer. That's my only guess, but we did lose like over 8 seconds, about 9 seconds total during the pit stops. Like, good God, it's just so. It's either you do that or you risk pitting early and getting the chance of being, you know, put a lap down. So it's pick your poison. Okay, that was Austin Hill that was leading, and he did just finally pit. So we're gonna cycle out in 4th. So, interesting developments. So, I have no idea how far back we are from the leader, but Christopher Bell, I think, is 2nd. So, Bell somehow pulled it off to gain track time, because he wasn't even in the top 5 last I checked. So, he's the only one. He's leading the race. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How does Bell do it? He wasn't even in the top 5. I guess short pitting... Yeah, I think he did short pit. I think he was one of those few that did. I guess. That's the only way I can rationalize him being the leader right now. We got about 13 laps to go. We have about a second half back to him. We should be able to, you know, reel him back in. So we got that. So that's all I can hope for. I mean, we got to hope for that because I don't want to lose to him 3 races in a row now. And the good thing is Bell is still getting held up by TJ Bell, so we're able to gain more time on him that way. As far as our lap times are concerned, it's definitely nowhere near as good as the first half of the race. Obviously, we're not really on our, you know, 4 fresh tires, but if I were to do that, we would have lost even more time. So, yeah, Bell's having a hard time getting by him. So, and this is our chance. We could still win this. Surprisingly, it's just the fact I had like an 8-9 second lead, and now it came down to this. Like, good lord, it's insane how much time I lost on pit road by just waiting for trucks to get out of their stall. But battle for a lead. Got their third lane going into 1. And there we go, we clear them. Now we just gotta get by TJ Bell, and then we'll be pretty much set throughout the rest of the race. And we're gonna dive bomb it. It works. Truck doesn't stick like it should because we're dead on tires, but we're leading. And we're gonna pull away, I hope. Oh my god, of course. Of course. It's surprised it didn't happen in Daytona or Orlando where we got like a super late race yellow. I don't know what I was trying to say, but it's green, white checker. And the only problem is I mean, our truck's good, but I think we're going to get a good launch up to start, and I think we're going to be okay to hold it off. I hope. We got no loud traffic though to cope to kind of save us, so that's another scary concern. All right, well, just gonna have to hope. That's all we can do. Just gotta have a disgusting launch out the start. I see Ben Rhodes down pair, which is good because that's more horrible race day for him. And just get through the gears. Perfect. And get through turn 1. And that's perfect. That was perfect. All right, so now we just gotta hold him off. I thought maybe he would fall back because he started on the outside line, but no, he didn't. So we're barely gonna gain points on him today, which is unfortunate. But that pit strategy, that undercut though, that saved him because I think he was running outside of top 5 at least. So he made it work somehow. Yeah, we're pulling away. We're good. Well, Bell's not gonna win 3 in a row, but we'll finally off turn 4 get our first truck win of the season, and we'll do it in pretty much dominating fashion, which I'll take because the next 4 races are going to be hell. So we gotta absolutely, maximize our point day, and we did just that. Finishing results: obviously Bell got second. Ben Rhodes obviously went down pair with issues. Crafton I saw in the back too. So all of the championship contending drivers had issues of some kind, I think. Okay, Crafton got 9th. Okay, never mind. But Joe Nemechek 7th. That's kind of wild. Corbin 13th. Hell yeah. But yes, we're only 9 points back. But we were putting a gap over 3rd and everyone else. And Ben Rhodes isn't even in the top 10. So Ben Rhodes, who gave us so much trouble in the last truck championship mode thing, doesn't seem like he's going to be a factor. So I guess it's going to be Christopher Bell. I guess that's one I wasn't expecting. So, hooray. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be, I guess it's going to be tough. I'm just worried because those 4 races are going to be so bad for us. We're going to lose so many points there. So I'm just worried. Hey, we win. It's not Matt Mills, but I will still take the win regardless. So, we got the fastest lap of the 19.934, and most laps led obviously has to go to us because we led 41 of the 62 laps. Good God. And on the move, not bad. Tough break has to be Ben Rhodes. That was right. Okay. Next up is Gateway. I'm not looking forward to it. It was like the track, even with like a wedge adjustment, super tight. Now I did test out putting in like a custom setup. It does work, but it's to the point where I'm so much faster than the field, it just doesn't feel right. So I'm just gonna stick with just the wedge adjustment, just to try to be as I guess fair as possible. Because I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just put in a custom setup and just destroy the field and win like the whole season. But that what's the point in that? So I'm gonna try to adhere to my previous rule as much as I can. But again, that's just 4 bad races in a row where it's going to be insanely tough. So the one thing I forgot when I was looking back on those bad races was I forgot Talladega was one too where I ran bad and I got in a wreck. I ended up getting like 30th. I lost so many points from that race. If had I just finished like top 5 at least, I would have won the title easily. So I think we can get away with some bad-ish runs at these next couple of races, but we got to do well at Talladega. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's all I can hope for. I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But either way, that'll do it for me in this part. I'll see you all later. And but first and foremost, I almost freaking forgot. I've been recording so much of this and splicing this shit together. We got to thank our greatest people of all time. Big shout out to my 2-3 Patreon supporters at Dale Reynolds, Weather Bros, Kamikazegames, Ronnie Lazzarine, Dave from our Channel 15, NASCAR.org, Billy Carrier, Drew, Joanathon Carten, Robert Dillon, Golf K100, and DennyHamlinUltimateFan for their donation again. I can't thank you guys enough for your monthly and always continued support every month like this. It does mean a lot, and it goes a long ways, more than you can comprehend. So I'm really thankful, and I'm happy. Now that will do it for me in this episode. I will see you all at Gateway where we struggle and be upset and depressed. So that's going to be fun. Either way, I'll see you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.